Joseph groaned as he slipped out of two thick green bushes that were close to the SML house as the bright sun shined on his eyeballs. He whimpered to himself as he stuffed some twigs and wooden sticks into his mouth, shoving the dirt into his throat as he gagged and spit out the disgusting mixture. He lied to his friends, Junior and Cody, that he ate inedible things, but in reality, he had eaten nothing since Joseph's mother faked her death to abandon him. It saddened him deeply to the point of depression and suicidal thoughts. He frowned as suddenly a piece of ice cream was in the grass, melted, old, and just waiting to be eaten. He stared intensively at the satisfying liquid as he drooled. He opened his mouth and licked the liquid off of the grass. Pieces of grass uncomfortably sat on his tongue, but he spit them out. He just enjoyed the liquid, all the while licking his chomps. But he still had a very depressing feeling. He knew exactly why. Deep down, his mother had abandoned him, betrayed him, faked her own death to get away from him. Maybe she hated him all along, or she didn't hate him. She was just so abusive. Joseph couldn't take it anymore. He wanted to die. He wanted to say goodbye to Junior and Cody and Jeffy, but they all laughed at him. They all thought it was a prank. They thought he was joking. They're so stupid. They don't understand me, Joseph angrily thought, as he said hello to Junior in a darker and more suspicious tone. Joseph didn't seem to mind or even notice. You know what, guys? That prank? You got me. It sure is a prank, and because you're so smart, I have a surprise for you. And if you don't want to come, that means you don't want to be my friend, Joseph exclaimed evilly with a smirk and a darker pitch of voice. The gang didn't seem to suspect anything and agreed. Joseph immediately left and mumbled to himself, Maybe I should do it one by one. It'll be easier. Maybe I can say the event had been postponed. Hey, maybe I can do this to everyone I know, not just the main baits. Let me get them separated, he murmured as he quickly went to talk with Cody. He entered the room once again, and Junior questioned where he went. Joseph lied and said that he needed to go use the bathroom, and Cody was confused why Joseph couldn't go that fast. Joseph pretended that the time went fast, and they believed him. He then said he needed to talk to Cody alone, and so Cody followed him. He then said, Cody, the event has to be postponed, Joseph evilly complained. Why? Cody said in disappointment, as Joseph smiled so hard his braces were practically destroying his teeth. His smile then turned into a suspicious scowl as he stared at Cody. Then again, he might ask about the party. Maybe I should try erasing his memory with my powers, Joseph thought maniacally as he focused on the confused magic Koopa before him. Joseph, are you feeling alright? He tried getting Joseph's attention, but all Joseph did was stare at him with angry eyes. Why isn't it working? Joseph screamed out loud as Cody cocked his head in confusion, and Joseph covered his mouth. Joseph tilted his head with hit his head with a baseball bat and tied him up. He then went to Junior and Jeffy with a baseball bat and an enormous rock in hand. Joseph? Junior was scared as Joseph approached them with the dangerous objects. Hello, dudes, he said in his voice, but shakily. He wanted now to do it to everyone at once, to prove that he was good at his job. He hit both of them with the objects as their heads bled just like Cody's. He then put them next to Cody and captured every other SML character that were in the main group, and cackled happily to himself as he smirked. A day later, the SML characters awoke. Everything was blurry and dizzy, and unlike the secret door, Jeffy was awake. Mario was the first to ask, hello? No answer. Anybody there? Still no answer. Bowser then lifted his head high up in the air and hit his head in the cage's chambers and groaned in pain. Then a figure laughed desirably at Bowser, and then growled, I'm not afraid of you, he screamed. The figure appeared to be Joseph. Both Junior and the rest of the SML crew lost memory of the previous event of the crime, so they didn't think anything was suspicious. "Joseph, where are you? I don't know where you're at." Junior smiled with relief, but no response came from Joseph. Finally, after 2 minutes of dead long silence, Joseph admitted he would kill them and how he wanted revenge. "Why do you want to do that, Joseph?" Jeffy questioned, obviously oblivious to the danger upon them. "What?" Mario shouted in shock. "No, please don't, Talking Turtle," Rosalina begged. "What? You're joking, aren't you?" Junior denied. "What are you even talking about, Joseph?" Cody questioned. "What the hell is going on here?" Chef Pee yelled out in fear. "You can't kill us!" Bowser retaliated. "Well, just give me my house payment," Goodman demanded. Don't be my brother. Don't," Brooklyn Tea Guy warned. "Turtle Donkey, just give me cheesecake and let me go, please," Shrek said. "Where are my Call of Duties?" Black Yoshi yelled out. Joseph grew tired of the character's continuous complaints and snapped, "Shut up!" His outburst echoed across the room as they grew all silence once again. Without a word, Joseph grabbed the large chainsaw and shoved it deep into Jeffy's nose, making an open wound through his nostril. Jeffy screamed and cried as SML characters were all silent, except for Mario and Rosalina, screaming for Joseph to stop. He then did it to the other nostril, sawing away at the skin as he tore off flesh. Bone and cartilage appeared, all breaking away at Joseph's grasp. Joseph then got a hammer and broke into Junior's skull and stabbed his back with parts of his shell. He then mashed off Cody's eyeballs and smashed his glasses. He burned Chef Pee with a lighter before he went on fire, and Joseph doused him in freezing cold water enough to give him hypothermia. Now some of the SML characters have been tortured. Joseph smiled at all of them, and then walked out of the place that he was at. And with one final smirk, he pressed a button, and the entire room burst into flames. The screaming of all the rest of the living characters could be heard. But within minutes, everything went quiet. Joseph took one final look at the masterpiece he had committed. "I did it," he said. "I finally got my revenge. And it feels so sweet." Hello there, my little shadows. It's me again, your master, the Shadow Reader. I hope you all enjoyed this little tale of horror. I honestly hope I didn't traumatize you too much after this. If you're new here and want to become one of my little shadows, then hit that subscribe button down below, and also make sure to turn on post notifications so that you can be the first to watch my brand new content when it comes out. Until then, sweet dreams, my little shadows.